Timmy, where are you, baby? Mama wants to go home and go to sleep. Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen my son? He's about this tall, clearly gay, but we haven't had the talk. Timmy, are you in there? Timmy!
Hey guys, girls, and everyone in between and beyond, it's Tally with a new video. Different setting again, you guys know this by now, this is my parents' house. Okay, this episode is called Dead End. Another pretty vague title I can't really do anything with. It could refer to multiple things. I think one thing it could refer to is the fact that they're at a literal dead end in August because nobody wants to take them to Atlas, apparently. And another dead end in the sense that they just found out that Salem is essentially unbeatable as far as they all know. Which explains all the doubts they've had in the episodes before. I mean, obviously, what are you gonna do when you're being told that you are the greatest hope of humanity, that it's your purpose to save the world, essentially, but then you find out that it may not even be possible at all, and you're just delaying the inevitable. What happened last time? Team RWBY plus Oscar plus Crow plus Maria. I need an abbreviation for that, I really do. It's exhausting having to name all the names. I don't know what I could call them. The good guys? I mean, but that could also refer to more people than just them, so... I don't know, our main group, I guess, for now. Anyway, they were hiding from the storm and taking shelter in this abandoned village where all the people died, essentially, overnight. And my theory was correct that it was related to sleep. Well, it was related to them basically getting their life energy drained out of them by this type of grim called the apathy. They are basically depression in grim form, like literally. Kudos to them for pulling that off so well, because that was relatable in a very not satisfying way. It hit a little too close to home. Maria is the Grim Reaper, a living legend. She used to have silver eyes until her eyes got destroyed. Yeah, Crow based this weapon off of hers, and then in turn RWBY hers off of his. That foreshadowing they did in the intro with her and RWBY's eyes was so clever. And yeah, she is finally a person who can help RWBY control her silver eyes. Like, she already helped her control it once now. This is fantastic, honestly. I still believe RWBY's probably their best shot at defeating Salem. What else happened? Yeah, the others made it to August. They visited John's sister, who conveniently lives there. She has a wife. Gorgeous couple, cute little baby. Love it. I swear, Rooster Teeth, if you heard them, I'm coming for you. Yeah, and basically, where they're stuck now, they want to Atlas, but the military won't let them, so I'm convincing this episode. Oh, also, now that they're reunited, they're going to have to tell the others about the whole Salem thing and Ozpin and the fact that Pyrrha basically died for no reason, because as far as they know there was no chance at beating Salem to begin with. John is going to be so fucking pissed. Ren and Nora too, obviously, but yeah. John is going to be so fucking pissed. I feel like we might get to see that scene from the intro where John corners Oscar, but, well, Ozpin, not Oscar. I feel sorry for Oscar that he has to deal with all of that shit in place of Ozpin. He doesn't deserve that. Anyway. This episode isn't as long, it's only 70 minutes, a bit less, obviously. So this should be a quick one, hopefully. We'll see. So without further ado, RWBY, Volume 6, Chapter 8. In 3, 2, 1, and play! Okay, here we go. This intro has grown on me, as I suspected. The darkness cannot last. That's still one of the only 2 lines from the song I know. I need to memorize the rest. Still love that part. Oh, that part with Crow. They did a really good job of hinting at these new Grimm but not showing what they actually look like, which made their reveal all the more terrifying. And yeah, I was correct about the fact that they were really not seeing a lot of Adam this volume. I mean, I was wrong about the fact that we're not seeing him right away, because we saw him right away, but haven't seen him again since then. Yeah, this scene with John and Oscar probably coming this episode. Rising like the moon. Love it. Good shit. Series created by Monty. Okay, here we go. Where are we? Okay, we are where we left off.
Come on! You didn't even hear us out!
Our orders are clear. The Mistral Atlas border is
Look at
closed.
their fucking outfits.
Have a good day.
But-
A good day!
Hey, if you don't
That
want to
voice sounds
believe that
familiar.
I'm friends with Ironwood,
General Ironwood.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
yeah, General Ironwood, then fine. But look, we have Weiss Schnee with us, and we're trying to get her home safely.
Approach!
Fair enough. I wonder if they know that she left home. Like, I wonder if she's wanted by her father. Or if
Very well. You may speak with our commanding officer. We will fetch her at once.
I don't trust this. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I wonder if her dad has been
super weird.
sending out a wanted notice for her, or if he basically made it known that she
What's
doesn't
wrong?
have any power anymore over the Schnee name.
I may know this commanding officer.
That's good, isn't it? If she's your friend, then maybe she'd be more willing to help us.
The way she's
I wouldn't
saying it,
exactly call us friends.
yeah.
Acquaintances?
Not quite. Colleagues? Former. Enemies? That's the one.
I was about to say it.
Yes, I come through here about once every 10 years to get my eyes checked up in Atlas.
Ah.
You bring outside cashews on one flight, and suddenly you're placed on the additional screening list for life.
You've got to be kidding me.
Now, let's not give up hope yet.
I like her so much.
Maybe she's dead.
God. Probably not. It's not
Introducing
winter, is it?
Special
No.
Operative
No, she's not old enough.
Caroline Cordovin!
I did not catch that last name. Caroline somebody. Okay. Oh, she's just as tiny. Wow.
Witch. She-devil. I see you've chosen larger contraband to smuggle this time. Oh, Cordo. You know, they say time changes people, but I see you've still got that stick right out.
Hello, Miss, Cordovin? My name
She was
is
gonna
Ruby
say up
Rose,
her
and
ass.
I was wondering if you would hear us out about...
I've already heard what your other little friends had to say, Miss Rose. What are you doing back here? I thought I told you to leave!
And I told you we wouldn't rest until you let us through!
Nice to see you again as well.
Well, she's a real
You
sunshine.
civilians are clearly incapable of comprehending the importance of our mission here in Argus. So allow me to say this slowly with smaller words. This base, that relay tower, the very safety of Argus are all gifts from the glorious kingdom of Atlas. And it is my duty
This is so
to ensure
dramatic.
that only I have the wit and tenacity for such a task.
Such wit! Such tenacity!
What's with these guards? They're so
Maybe
weird.
Atlas just wanted to get you as far from the kingdom as possible.
They remind me
Just
of
like the
Team
rest of these
Rocket.
Argus ingrates.
Like Jesse and
This city
James.
wouldn't even be here if it weren't for our Elysian ancestors. And what do we get in return? The entire world is ready to put a knife to our throats.
Please, we know
A lot of you are kind
nothing
of
to
a
do
bunch
with
of
the Fallen
racist
Beacon.
bastards.
We were there.
So.
No one's happy about the Atlas borders or embargo, but I know General Ironwood is just worried. It's why we need to talk
The General is no coward. Atlas is strong. If all the kingdoms plan to make us their enemy, then so be it. Atlas will prevail.
Atlas will prevail!
Oh,
Do you guys
Jesus.
seriously have to do that?
Thank you, Yang.
If Miss Schnee has truly come to her senses and wishes to return to her family, then of course the Atlas military will escort her home.
So she does know.
But the kingdom will not be responsible for her friends of questionable character.
What's that
You
supposed to
racist
mean?
bitch.
It means we're done here.
And you guys wonder why nobody likes you.
Oh yeah? Well, your base looks like a big dumb boot.
Way to show her, Nora.
I
Aw.
don't...
Weiss, I told you we wouldn't leave your side for a second. We'll find a way to Atlas. Together. So, where are we going now?
Yeah, what's the plan?
The plan? The plan just got shut on our face 3 times over.
Oh, come
I'm
on.
going for a drink.
No, that's a bad idea.
Uncle Crow, I really think we should try and come up with something
Come on.
together.
You've been through too
What's
much
his
shit
problem?
to give
It's not
up
your
because
fault
of
he
something
can't
as
go on.
trivial as
If he's
this.
gonna be a jerk, then we'll just come up with something without him. I mean, we've got Ozpin with us. He usually knows what to do.
Oh, Blake's
What
ears.
is it?
John!
Okay, he knows. No.
Everything we did was for nothing.
Yep.
That's not true.
Really? Because it sure does sound like it.
Was waiting for
If Sam
this.
can't be killed, then how are we supposed to win this?
Silver eyes? Maybe?
Wow. Great plan, everyone.
Look, none of this is great, we know. But we're not the bad guys here.
Are we sure about that?
Hey.
What?
He's in your head, isn't he?
Leave this 14-year-old out of this.
He didn't know any of it!
How much longer
Come
do we
on.
even trust him?
John!
How do we even know it's really him?
Okay, John, chill.
That liar this whole time.
John!
Chill, he's a child. Leave my son alone. It's not his fault. Come on. He hates this just as much as you. Oh my god, he's so tiny. Protect this child.
Is he gonna be okay?
I don't know.
It's gonna take a bit.
I think it would be best if we had some time to ourselves.
You guys need to cool down. But yeah, calm down too. But yeah, I was expecting
we
this.
could all use some space.
Get some rest. Some well-deserved rest. Ooh. Greenhouse?
Come on, please.
Trying to go? Yeah, crow.
Where are you?
That's not a way
You
to
know,
handle
I
your
came
phone,
out here
Ruby.
to avoid the yelling.
Oh no, it's outside.
Sorry.
How are there butterflies in
The others
that,
went to get food for tonight.
Why not go with them?
in that weather
I don't
climate?
know. I don't know anything. What do I tell Jean and his team when we don't even have a plan? The crow's out drinking, Osmond hasn't come back, and even if he did, I don't know if I could trust him. And there's always Jin, but we only have one more question we can ask her.
Butterflies,
I feel like I'm letting everyone down.
You know, you don't give yourself enough credit.
Oh, thanks.
That wasn't a compliment.
What?
If I have to explain it to you, it'll just defeat the purpose. But if you're tired of not knowing anything, how about we discuss those eyes of yours?
Good idea.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I would be honored.
Sit back down, for Pete's sake.
Aw,
Let's start with what you do know. Tell me.
not a lot.
Silver-eyed people are supposed to be legendary warriors. Or something. And at the Fall of Beacon, I turned a giant wyvern into stone.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay, so it was stone.
Look,
I thought it was
if I already
frozen.
knew everything, I wouldn't be asking for help.
Yelling. It's not your fault. I had my father to teach me. And even he didn't have all the answers. But what he told me makes sense, given what I've seen.
Was he a huntsman too?
It wasn't really an official title back in his day. I only knew him as an old soldier and an excellent teacher.
So huntsmen
I
are
never
pretty
attended
recent
one
thing?
of those fancy academies of yours, but I scored higher on the license exam than any other huntsman or huntress that day.
How old is she?
He must have been proud.
He would have scolded me for showing off. He'd never been able to find much information about our abilities. Just legends of warriors whose eyes shone like mirrors, reflecting the light of the world onto darkness.
I
He
like
found
that.
so little, in fact, that it made him cautious. How could such powerful bloodlines be so rare? Unless something was actively seeking to destroy them.
Because people were wiping them out
Salem.
there.
I tried to keep my powers a secret, but as you know, it wasn't enough. I owe my life to my training and my semblance. At the end of the day, those are still your most powerful tools.
Oh yeah, what is a
What is your
semblance?
semblance?
Thank you, Ruby. Speed?
Reflexes!
Ah.
A silly name I came up with. Hard to explain, but I can sense everything better than most and react to attacks almost before they happen. Combine that with my training and secret ability to turn Grim to stone, or blind them, or vaporize them. And that's how you become the Grim Reaper.
Took me also
So, how do I
handy
raise to be monsters
when she
if my
can't
boss-
use her eyes anymore.
First, you stop thinking like that. I want you to think of all the times you've triggered your powers. What did those moments have in common?
Danger.
I
Desperation.
was scared and stressed. Is it emotional? Like unlocking a semblance?
It's emotional, but more focused than that. Think. What is it you wanted?
They're playing Red Like Roses.
I wanted to protect my friends.
We haven't heard that in forever.
Precisely. It is the desire to preserve life which fuels the light inside you. And make no mistake, it is light. Preservation is an extension of creation, or at the very least, an enemy of destruction. The
AKA
creatures of Grimm
an
were
enemy
made
of
by
Salem.
the god of darkness. But your light comes from his brother.
How do you know that?
I always knew how to use
Okay.
the light, but never why it only worked on the Grimm. Then Jin showed us her vision. Were you paying attention?
Oh. Yeah.
The god of light.
I didn't catch
His
that.
eyes.
So they really are Salem's
Okay. Where do we
counterpart.
start?
Well, not here. The light will only work in the presence of Grimm, meaning the only practice you'll get will be a trial by fire. But what you can do is focus on creating a state of mind that you can tap into when you need it. Don't think about your light as a means of destroying evil, but as a way to protect the people of Remnant.
But that can't be right. You said the light only reacts to Grimm, but I used it during our battle at Haven. It reacted to Cinder.
She is part Grim
Interesting.
at this point.
Perhaps there was something that you just weren't seeing.
Ruby!
I really love this new
hey,
instrumental of
guys.
Red Like Roses.
What's going
So
on?
nice and soothing.
It's Oscar.
Oh.
He's missing.
Ah. So, time to find the child. Was that it? Yeah. Okay, so I think lots of people have been suspecting something like this already. And it's only logical, the fact that the Silver Eyes are really the Grimm's counterpart. The Grimm do come from the God of Darkness, and the Silver-Eyed people, or at least the Silver-Eyed people were created by the God of Light. Or at least he must have given somebody that ability and who then passed it on. I feel like we might still get a flashback about that, who was the first silver-eyed warrior or something. We'll see. Either way, this was interesting. And I just said it, but again, I really loved this instrumental of Red Like Roses, part 1. They were using in this. We haven't heard that one in so long. I don't know if we even have heard it in the show, except for the Red trailer. We've heard Red Like Roses part 2, but I don't know if we ever actually heard Red Like Roses again. And it is still one of my favorite pieces from the soundtrack. Such a great melody. I'm gonna have to listen to that again. I bet I'm gonna have it stuck in my head for days again. So Jean freaked out as expected, and they did already foreshadow that in the intro. Ren and Nora are understandably upset as well. Don't take it out on the 14-year-old. He has nothing to do with this. He hates this entire situation as much as everybody else. Somebody fucked up, you're the one who now has to carry that person around with you, like... Shit, Bro's out drinking. I really hope he manages to find a better coping method. I know alcoholism is an illness, and I'm actually glad they're portraying it like this in the way that it isn't as easy to overcome. Like, there was a moment in Volume 5 when he grabbed his flask and wanted to drink, but then thought otherwise. And we thought, okay, maybe that's on his way to recovery, but it's not always that easy, as we can see. And maybe he was sober for a few days, but he isn't anymore. It's an ongoing struggle, like many things, like depression in a way. I mean, his alcoholism is definitely also related to his depression, because Cro's been through some shit. Yeah, along with the portrayal with the apathy they've done, Cro's alcoholism and Yang's PTSD, I'm really happy about the way they're portraying these things and not treating them like something that just goes away overnight, or if you just want it enough that it's easy to overcome, because it's not. Lots of people were fearing that Yang's PTSD would be gone in Volume 5 or even Volume 6, and we're seeing, no, there are still after effects. She still struggles with her memories, with her trauma of the fight with Adam. She still gets triggered sometimes by random memories or random things that remind her of that fight. And obviously we're going to dive deeper into that in this volume 2, because they already hinted at it in that brief talk she had with Blake. But yeah, that wasn't even the tip of the iceberg. It was only the tip of the iceberg. Can't wait to see that. I have been looking forward to that for so long. And speaking of Yang and Blake, maybe I'm reading into things, but Maria and Ruby were sitting in a garden and there were butterflies, and you know, there's a certain song about people going into a garden and there being butterflies and birds. You know, maybe two certain people are going to have a little talk next episode in this garden. Looking forward to that. Yes, I'm talking about Bumblebee. Of course I'm talking about Bumblebee. Who else would I be talking about? And that's a really nice design I'm seeing here. I paused the episode, but they're showing the concept art for the garden and it's really pretty. I still wonder though how the hell there are butterflies when it seems to be winter. Or maybe it is spring, but it's just still snowy in spring in August because it's in the north. Oh yeah, actually it might be spring, because volume 4 and 5 was winter, and the fact that they went for the spring maiden already was kind of hinting at the fact that they are going from winter into spring. Yeah, I think it might be spring at this point. I don't know if that has been pointed out or not. Somebody tell me if it was. And as for the team not going to August thing, they'll figure it out. I wonder how they're going to pull it off. Maybe they're just going to steal an airship or a ship and just say fuck it. Yeah, I don't know what to think of the general. I love Maria, but I don't know what else to think of her yet. I mean, she seems like your general, average, narrow-minded Atlas person. Bigoted views of fairness and such. Doesn't exactly make me her biggest fan. This episode did feel kind of short, but it was. Going to try my best and upload these probably 2 episodes per week, because I also don't want to spam them, and so I have a bit of room to watch more episodes when they come out. And also if there is a time where I get into one of my slumps again and manage to not record for a few weeks, so I have something to upload in the meantime. I have good weeks and bad weeks, or just good days and bad days. It still happens. But anyway, I'm gonna try my best. I enjoyed that, I hope you enjoyed it too, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!